It's Scott Oldford, and I want to bring you through the online business scaling suite. I'm really excited about this, and this has come from literally well over a decade of mentoring entrepreneurs. And one of the biggest issues with mentoring entrepreneurs is obviously the fact that there's only one of me, and there is so many entrepreneurs that need help. And training only goes so far. Group programs only go so far. And the issue with the old way of, let's say, learning how to scale is you really have a couple options. You either learn through trial and error, you buy a bunch of programs and courses and videos, and again, a version of trial and error. You hire a mentor, which could be in the form of a mastermind, a group program, one-on-one, which again, is not bad. None of these are bad. But they're not particularly efficient especially if you don't have a ton of financial resources, especially for hiring a mentor. I mean, I've spent millions of dollars hiring mentors and coaches, and I've helped so many entrepreneurs scale 6, 7, 8-figure businesses. There's nothing wrong with that. And at the same time, what if there's the new scenario where you're able to get not just mentorship, not just some AI bot, but the exact way to do something based upon where you are, okay? So I'll give you a perfect example of this. If you come to me and you're making, let's say, $20,000 a month, and your profit is $17,000 a month, and somebody else comes to me and let's say you have a 10,000 person Instagram audience. And let's say somebody comes to me and they're making $20,000 a month, similar business model, but their costs are $15,000 a month because of whatever. It could be debt, could be their life, supporting their family, whatever it might be. And they have no audience, or they have an email audience. Both of you would have entirely different strategies, just on an intellectual level, like a logical level, let alone, hey, what do I want my business to look like? What do I want to build my life like? Okay? And so over the last decade, I've helped in the best way that I've been able to up to that point. And a large part of that has been, well, you know what? I can't help people below X threshold. And it's also been, well, I need to charge a lot of money for what I do because there's simply not that many people that can really even afford me. And I also don't want to be working 80 hours a week in my own life. Okay? So, and in all of that time, I've launched a variety of methodologies, frameworks. I'm on my 6th book. I know how to help somebody scale a business, but up to this point, being able to get that to anybody and everybody has been really difficult. And that's not the case anymore. So we now have the online business scaling suite. And this is exclusively for online entrepreneurs. And it really gives you the ability to do everything that I help somebody with, whether it's mindset, whether it's launching, being able to build your own capacity, your nervous system, being able to utilize my levels of consciousness framework, being able to implement omnipresence, relevancy, your funnels, organic marketing, ensuring you have the right offers and business model, as well as ads, along with many of the other tools that I'm going to be adding in the future. And every single one of these is all of my thinking, all of my strategy and frameworks, but working with you versus you sitting down and listening to me gabber on for 15 hours. All right? And so what this means is, for example, when it came to your mindset, you're able to create new mindset sessions and have full conversations about what's going on, and the system has context of everything that's going on in your business. It's being able to ensure that you have your relevancy dialed in, right? I have a whole process on relevancy, and in the past it's taken literally dozens of hours, and now the system literally helps you step by step. It teaches you and then helps you build it step by step. So instead of being in a place where you don't understand your relevancy that well, you're able to get real-time feedback from Relevancy OS while also learning just enough to be able to do it so that you can get the outcome instead of doing a master class and a university degree on how to be relevant. Or things like Funnel OS, in which this literally helps you build a funnel. You don't know which one you want to build, it'll help you choose which one. You want to build a guide or an ebook funnel, it'll bring you through the entire process, along with, hey, here's the emails that you actually need to write. And none of these platforms make it so that some AI agent's going to run your whole business for you. I don't think that that's actually a good idea for most online entrepreneurs. But what it's going to do is going to help you do it, number one, the right way for who you are and the right way for the type of business, and being able to literally make it so that you have a business that really has only been possible through either a lot of trial and error, a lot of learning, or through mentorship. And of course, we also have Launch OS. And Launch OS allows you to literally build out your whole launch. You go, you tell it, hey, here's where I am, here's my business, here's my numbers, here's how much cash I have in the bank, here's what I can do, and it will literally orchestrate the entire building of that launch, tell you exactly what to do, what emails that you need to write, what posts you need to do, what ads you need to do. So this is really a full strategy system for every single part of building an online business. And we're just at the beginning of this. As time goes on, we're going to have it for every single part of the business. Right now, we're focused on the marketing, the sales, and the mindset. But as time goes on, we're going to have all pillars, all realms of being able to build and scale an online business. And right now, you're able to get lifetime access to this or lock in a very, very, very inexpensive yearly plan on this. And the cool part is that when you do this, you have two real options. You can, hey, if you want Launch OS and the Mindset Mentor and let's say the Funnel Builder, it might be like $60 a month, $70 a month. If you get the entire suite, a couple things happen. Number one, you're able to get an AI business mentor that you can talk to that knows everything that's going on, right? So it knows what's going on in Relevancy OS, it knows what's going on in Organic, it knows everything that's going on. And all your context is shared. So if you go and do the Relevancy OS and then you want to build a funnel, it'll import all of that data and know exactly who you're selling to. And then if you have that funnel and you want to launch, you can go over to Launch OS. And it essentially shares that data and really able to build this relationship with you throughout. So that's all the details. The rest is on the page, but I just wanted to give you a little overview of what is being built. This has never been done before. This is not some random AI system. This is utilizing my strategies, my methodologies, the data, transcripts from conversations with real mentored people that I've mentored, over 2,000 business strategies that I've built for entrepreneurs. This utilizes all of that data, all of my thinking. It's the closest to being able to work with me one-on-one for like 1/1000th of the fee. So I'll see you inside. Excited to have this in your hands. Excited for the next iteration of what it means to be an online entrepreneur. I'll see you soon.